Address and other management. We have with us Ankit Thakker, the Executive Director and CEO at Jupiter Life Line Hospitals, joining in on the show right now. Ankit, hi, morning. Good to have you on ET now. Tell us, how is it that you plan to fund this new capex that you've announced? For this 500 crore rupees, would you be taking any debt or will you be funding it from internal accruals?
Good morning. So yes, we have finalized a new land in Pune where we are planning to add 500 beds. We believe that we will be able to fund this capex through our own sources, that is reserves and internal accruals, and we don't anticipate debt at this stage.
The other thing I wanted to understand was that, we understand that it's a multi-speciality hospital, but any specific area or therapy that it would be focusing majorly on for this particular new unit?
No, so our thought process for all the units is the same, and even the new one will continue with the same thought process. That is, we would like to focus on all branches of medicine and surgery. We don't believe in trying to promote one or two branches at the expense of others. We like to focus on all the areas, beginning from childbirth and newborn care up to cancer, transplant, neurology, spine, everything in between.
So keeping it multi-speciality, but just about your occupancy levels, the overall occupancy level is above 60%. The Indore facility is a bit, which is below the average, close to 50%. When do you expect that Indore facility to start, increasing its occupancy levels, and overall, what will it mean for the consolidated occupancy?
Yeah, that's right. Indore is a relatively newer facility. It is in its third year now. So the occupancy ramp up is as per expectations. We believe that in the next couple of years, it should see a steady growth. Once sometime in the next year, we think it should cross 60%. And once it does that, we have a scope for brownfield expansion in Indore. And we will add some more beds in Indore, hopefully in the coming years.
Okay, so you will add beds in Indore and see how that entire capacity can be scaled up to. But what about price hikes? Because this is usually the time there are these price hikes which are taken, right? What are you planning over the next 3 to 4 months in terms of inflation-related hikes?
Yes, I think we are looking at inflation-related price hikes. We are not really in the mood to have very aggressive price hikes because personally I believe that pricing should be fair. I believe that currently we are at a fair pricing level, and we would like to keep it that way in line with inflation.
Okay, point taken. But overall then, what does it mean for the growth of the company, FY24, FY25? What kind of growth rate should we expect, both in terms of revenue as well as profitability?
So we are at the mid 20% of EBITDA range in terms of bottom line, which again is quite healthy in our view. There is a little bit of dilution effect because of Indore, as I said, in its early stage of existence. It should start contributing more both to top lines and bottom lines in the years to come. Pune also, at an individual level, the occupancy is early 60%. So there is a significant headroom available for growth for the Pune hospital. And for the next 2 years, we believe that Indore and Pune should be primary drivers of growth. Thane, of course, will continue to generate significant cash, which will then be deployed for future growth, such as Dombivli and Pune currently.
Right. The other thing that I wanted to ask also was about the last 2 quarters, the fact that you renegotiated your insurance contracts. Help us understand in Q4 how much of an improvement that's going to lead to.
That's right. So we renegotiated in Pune, and that was in sometime in the middle of Q3, and we already have a little bit of evidence of improvement in ARPOBs as a result of that. The ARPOBs in Pune have increased in Q3. This renegotiation with various insurance companies is either an annual or a 2-yearly phenomenon. And every time we do this exercise, you will see some spurt in ARPOBs and revenue consequently.
Okay, great to have you then on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out, Ankit, and helping us understand where the quarter is actually going to move in and how the Pune unit is going to pan out from here. That's